So they cut me off as I was saying. They cannot understand that even as a 50-year-old woman, I cannot be me and them at the same time. Neither can they. But I could definitely not have been doing anything that they claimed if they were surveilling me 24/7 from childhood. They're liars. And why they're doing it is for money. This is a costly situation. Talking to me 24/7, giving me suggestions, trying to manipulate me into doing the wrong things. Something that they keep mentioning is I set up an account for buy me coffee, and I haven't gotten anyone who offered to buy me any coffee, which is fine with me. I think I set it up, maybe a few months ago. I'm not sure exactly when, but they keep talking about it, and I'm not. And I'm mentioning it today because they keep talking about it. And they said, oh, you'll mention it today. So I said, let me mention it. But that goes to show that I cannot do two things. I can't be me and them. But they think they have the ability to be me and them from the time I was a child. So they said, as a child, I was unwanted. Weren't they the same ones who said that they wanted me and they used to contact me? So who was I unwanted by? They can't have it both ways. But the bigger issue is how they saw me as a child. I wasn't a person as me. I was part of this whole system. And they keep insisting I was a child of this system. So I became someone who isn't important from herself. And when they're talking about how this will reflect on this person and that will reflect on that person, never about how it reflects on me. The thought that I would be in school and here they said, oh no. I would be sitting in school and they would be talking to me, and no other child would say, why are these people talking to you? What's going on with you? And no one who's involved in this today would have ever mentioned it, even when they were angry with me and they wanted to fight and argue with me. Never mention it until I mention it. What are the odds of any of that? This is like the worst game of odds I've ever heard of. So what happened, and I think what their personality assessment shows happened is they became their usual selves where they take up all the space in every situation and can't put themselves in anyone else's shoes and got caught up in something too big for them to handle. So now let's bring in the kids. Well, why are we bringing in kids into this? Why are you guys talking about kids all the time? That could be what they got caught up in. And when I'm telling you they keep talking about the children, they say, well, didn't you say they talked about children? You said they talked about the children. It's not about me. And with them, it'll never be about me. And that's the reality that I learned when I'm around these personality types. It'll never be about me. It'll never be about how I'm feeling, what their actions do to others. Not just me. I wish I could be the person who said, oh, it's just how they treat me. No, they treat other people the same way. So when they say, oh, I get the opportunities, I get this and I get that, it sounds just like what they are. Oh, you always get this and you always get that. And that person always achieves this and that. Well, maybe if they stopped for a second and stepped back from themselves long enough, they would say to themselves, well, what can I do that has nothing to do with me, has nothing to do with the other person? What can you do to make yourself